everybody, welcome back. Driven Dave here for another vlog. Kind of a quick video, I hope. I always intend to start with a quick video. First, help me out. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Really appreciate it. Welcome to our new subscribers. I think when I woke up this morning, we had like 282, which is great. I'm really excited about that. Thank you, my new friends. And, you know, we're small but mighty, but I feel like we're going to get big, you know, really soon here. So I wanted to just kind of get some content out for you today, talk about something that's on everybody's mind, kind of regardless of where you live. I think especially if you're in Southern California, we're all singing the gas price blues, and man, it ain't pretty. It's bad, and you all know what I'm talking about. I have two V8 cars at home. Haven't really felt like driving them much these days, even though they're both very efficient, wonderful cars. I'm rocking the Kia hybrid plug-in today, so I wanted to talk about some ways that you can kind of actively save money and really not have to alter your lifestyle. I mean, like, look, buying a $70,000 Tesla is not going to save you money on gas. It's not going to save you money, period. You're just not spending it on gas, but you're spending a lot on car payment and insurance. But hey, full disclaimer, if I could go out and buy a Tesla Model 3 long range, like right now, with autopilot, dude, absolutely. Or even better, a Model S, I wouldn't even need the Plaid, just give me like a, P100D or something like that. That'd be cool. I'm fine. Even a P90 or probably a 75 would be awesome. I don't know. I'd be all about it. But the thing is, and I've talked about this before on the channel, the math just doesn't make sense. Maybe if we hit $10, $12, $15 a gallon, like that'll be a different matter, because then you are spending the same money if you do a lot of driving. But anyway, all of that aside, let's just talk about some ways that we can make our fuel go just a little bit farther, and when you drive a hybrid car or a plug-in car or something of that nature, something that already gets 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 miles per gallon, like you're not going to feel a huge difference between, say, 42 miles per gallon and 45 miles per gallon. But, I mean, you'll feel it. But it's different than if you drive a car that gets 17 miles a gallon and then all of a sudden gets 22. Like that, you will notice that in a big way, which is great. So for most like regular cars and older cars especially that get, within the teens to low 20s, these tips are really going to help you out a lot, I think. It's just my opinion. I'm not a professional, just pretending to be. So the first thing that I'd recommend to everybody, and I'm looking at myself, when you point a finger, you got them, what is it, more pointing back at you? I don't know. So I'm talking to myself too. Leave earlier. If you're working and you're going out doing all these different things, or maybe your office job is far away, leave earlier. And the reason why I say that, slow down. Like the number one thing to save money on gas, don't drive so fast. Back when I had my Crown Victoria P71 Interceptor, which was so cool. I mean, that car would get like, 14 miles per gallon. And it's because I just drove it like I didn't care. But when I would like keep it under 70 or under 65, like it would, I'd make it into the low 20s, which was pretty good. For a police car. The same is true with my Lexus LS400. If I drive it, let's just say at the speeds that LA freeways go, in the left lane, I'm lucky to squeak out, if it's all freeway, I'll do between 19 and 21, 22 miles per gallon, which granted for like a 24-year-old V8 is great, but that car can do 26, 27, 28 miles per gallon if I go slower. And I'm talking like 65 or 70. Just keep it under 70. Like go like 68, 69, something right in there, even like 71. But, try not to go beyond there. Whenever you have to accelerate, do it gently. Just, treat the gas pedal like there's a raw egg underneath, and try and coast as often as possible. So like cruise control is often a good choice. The other thing is like when you're going down a hill, turn cruise control off, get your foot off the gas, and just coast. Don't put it into neutral though, please. That's not good for your transmission. But just let it roll. Get your inertia going. With hybrid cars, like it's all about pulse and glide. You use the car's power to get up to speed, and then you get off of it. The engine turns off, and you're coasting. Those are free miles at that point. Or free feet. I mean, any type of movement your car can do where it doesn't have to propel itself is awesome. So like as I'm talking to you right now, I'm kind of getting off the gas, or I'm getting on the gas, and then I'm, I'll kind of scoot it forward, and then I just let it glide as much as I can. This car has regen braking, so I'm also like getting some of my energy back if I just lightly tap my brakes. But like in your regular gas cars, get up to speed, coast. Gas, coast. Gas, coast. If you're if that's like too much work, just put the cruise and chill. If you're going up a steep hill and you've got it on cruise control, a lot of times these cars are going to have really aggressive cruise control. And they want to maintain speed at all costs. My Sienna is like that. It'll just drop gears, wah, and rev out. This car will do that too. So if I'm on a big hill, I'll usually turn cruise off and just do it myself. I may lose 1 or 2 miles per hour, but I'm going to save on gas big time. Top Gear did an episode years ago. I mean, it seems like yesterday, but it was probably like 15, 16 years ago. The Prius was still kind of a new thing, like the second gen Prius. And they did a test on track. Like, it's not what you drive, but how you drive it. And so I think they had like a BMW M3. It was the E90 with the 4.4 liter V8. That car was awesome. Dad, you know what I'm talking about. Amazing car. And so they had like the Prius going around the track, wide open throttle pretty much. And the M3 was just chilling, following it at the same speed, but not exerting itself. So I think the Prius got like 17 miles per gallon, and the M3 got like 22 miles per gallon or something. I can't remember. Don't quote me on that. But it just kind of shows like, if you have a powerful car, try not to use all the power and just gentle. Gentle on the gas, gentle on the brakes. Also, plan your stops out. When you see up ahead, if there's a red light, just get off the gas, coast. Because, you may be able to keep that car rolling, as long as it's red, and then when it turns green, you're already rolling. A car uses most of its energy to get from dead stop to moving. So if you can keep it rolling, even just the slightest bit, you'll save a little bit of gas on that. Not a lot. Also, don't be a jerk. Check your rear view mirror. If there's somebody behind you, be courteous, please. But if there's nobody behind you, man, take your time. Just chill. Cruise. So that's kind of like the first number one thing. Slow down, plan your stops, keep the car rolling. Those are kind of the things that I try to employ when I can. And of course, like, leave early so you don't have to speed. Speeding sucks. It's fun to go fast, and I love driving, but if I don't have to speed, I'm generally a lot happier, and I arrive a lot more relaxed to where I'm going. That's what I'm doing today. I've got, I think I've got like 115 miles one way. I don't want to be like on the steering wheel like this the whole time looking for cops. I've done that too many times. It's no fun. So I'm just chilling. I'm keeping it. I'm just trying to go. I'm actually behind kind of a slow driver, and I'm cool with that. I'm in the carpool lane, riding solo because I got my stickers. But the bad part about the carpool lane for me if I'm trying to save gas, is oftentimes people are trying to make up time, you know. And I've been in that predicament too many times, so I don't like to get in the way. So generally, when I'm in the carpool lane, I have to go a little faster than I'd want to, and I burn a little more gas than I'd want to. But I don't want to hit the traffic in the lanes over there. So it's, you know, like I said, if I've got someplace I have to be, that's different. If I'm not in a hurry, I may just stay out of the carpool lane altogether and just save some money, especially right now. So the second thing, and you all probably know this anyway, but check your tires. Check your air pressure. Buddy of mine, he always overinflates his tires by a little bit, and he gets slightly better gas mileage. I may try that. I think he goes like 5 pounds over the recommended. Maybe. I generally just go with what the sticker says. So if you're unsure like what your tire pressure should be, open your door, and there's a little label like on this pillar, but down. And sometimes they put it on the door itself, but usually it's on the on this column here, pillar, whatever. You know what I mean? Just follow that, go down, and it'll say like sometimes manufacturers will recommend a different load rating or different tire pressure rating for the fronts versus the rear. So just kind of see what that says. Most reputable tire shops are going to follow that anyway, and most reputable tire shops do free air pressure, which is awesome. So, you know, maybe once a month, swing by your local Just Tires or America's Tire or Discount Tire, whatever, American Tire Depot, like whatever's in your area, check them out, ask them to help you out with some tire pressure, and just ask them to check it. Now, they'll do it for free. They're a lot happier if you slip them a couple bucks. You know, I think it's a nice thing to do if you got a couple bucks, or a $5, you know, depending upon how generous you're feeling. But that's a great way to make sure that your tire pressure is good. Also, a lot of these modern cars have tire pressure monitoring systems. So if you go into the settings, like on your screen, which I'm not going to show you right now, but like on this car, it'll tell me. Let me see if I can find it. I'll just read it to you. Yeah, there we go. So for some reason, the left side of my car is at 41 PSI, and the right side is at 42. I don't know. Maybe it's, you know, maybe I'm so heavy that I squashed 1 PSI out of the tires on this side. I don't know. But that's a possibility. But whatever. That's probably pretty close to like where it's supposed to be. I need to check the tag just to be sure. But that's a great way to do it. Also, make sure that your tires are, you know, you've got good tread. If your car's out of alignment, it'll get worse gas mileage. If you have loose suspension components that causes this kind of stuff, I mean, duh, your car is not going to roll straight as easily. So get that fixed, you know. You just have a good suspension that will get slightly better gas mileage. Just anything that can help the car roll straight easier will help. The other thing you can do, kind of the third kind of big thing you can do, and I need to be better about this, take the stuff out of your car. You know, if you're hauling around a bunch of stuff, you know, your car's having to lug around that weight. And even though you may not feel it, your car feels it. The engine has to work that much harder to get rolling and stay rolling. So, you know, try to take the junk out of your car. You'd be surprised how much everything weighs. You know, so try to roll with as empty a car as possible. Just you and whatever it is you need. Of course, carpooling is great, you know, especially if people will actually chip in. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes it's, hey, you drive this time and I'll drive the next time. And that works great too. You know, that really eases the burden. But yeah, so those are just kind of my top tips. I think the biggest thing is slow down. You know, just keep it, just be gentle. You know, we had a friend of the family. He passed away. God, I think it was close to maybe 8 years ago, something like that. He had an old Suburban, and he drove that thing everywhere. He was a representative for a music company. And he drove all over the place, and I rode in his truck a couple times, and everything he did was just. I think he had over 300,000 miles. Everything he did was just so gentle. Gentle turns, gentle gas, gentle brake, because he didn't want to buy a new truck, and he just wanted that one to keep working. So, like, you save gas and you save your car, and it's just going to last that much longer. So, whenever I'm driving this car, if I'm not in a hurry, I try to just treat it as if I'm in, like, I try to pretend I'm in a Rolls Royce or something, even though it's a Kia. Don't tell anybody. But I just want to feel like I'm in the lap of luxury. And whatever you drive, you can make it feel that way. Just don't be in a hurry. So, with all that being said, I hope that helps. Be safe out there, everybody. Save some money. Save your car. Unless you're going to the track, then hey, man, go for it. All right. Thanks, everybody. Thank you to my new subscribers. And thank you to my continuing subscribers. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.